After watching your video, Pierce the Veil, Falling Asleep on a Stranger, I think that you really nailed the whole prospect of the music video. I think that you had really good scenery and the shotting of it was actually really good. I liked the acting and the story. It was all precise and it was clear to your target audience, which I also think you met. I believe that there were a few really beautiful scenes, such as the sunset, which was different, and it also related to the love between the two people, which was also a good aspect of your video. I liked when the couple was on the tree, and I thought it represented their love for each other, because it also had their initials on the tree, which I thought was actually really creative, and it's nice that you had those details in your music video. I liked all the shots of the sky, and I liked the basic scenery of what your video was. I liked the park. Although it was a park, it was quite bland. You made it into something creative and different with the editing and the effects and the way you positioned your camera. I liked I liked that it was all dramatic. I liked that you had tense close-ups which emphasised the drama of the love between the boy and his love for the girl. I really liked all the variations of low shots you had and close-ups and the phasings and the holding hands, because it really added to the fact that he had true love for her. I also liked that throughout the whole video you could sense the emotions, which is also really good when you have a music video, because you have to make sure that what the genre of the song and how the actors are in the music video relates. So I could feel the tension the boy had and the love he really had, and I think that you brought that out in a really good way, so I wouldn't change that. I thought the acting was really good with the with your models. I liked that you had a variation of close-ups, mid-shots, but I would like to recommend that you could have done a few high shots as well, just to add the package, because you did have a lot of variations except that one. There was a part of your music video which had the BlackBerry and the lyrics, and I thought that was actually really cool, because not many people do that, and it was different and it was unique, and I think that you worked that very well, and I liked that aspect to your music video. I wouldn't change that. Overall, I think that all of the things that you've done in your music video contributed. So the sunset shots were beautiful and they contributed to the love scenes, the fading in the videos, that was also effective, and you could really sense that people who'd watch it, they would get into it. It was a really good story told right from the beginning, and I think it was a clear story as well, and that was really good that you made it clear. I think you made it clear with the shots like that, and how the actors were acting, and I think the story you told was really clear, and that anyone who saw your video would obviously know what the story was about. I do think, however, on the last scene, when they were on the train station, I think the acting was a bit overemphasised then, because I didn't know if the boy was falling asleep or he was just tired. I thought you could have made that a bit clearer. And also in the train scene, you could see the person recording it in the reflection of the train. So maybe you could have edited that out, but maybe the ending could have been a bit more. I liked the way it ended, but maybe you could have done it again to make sure it was perfect. Overall, I think you've done a really good video, and that you really met the target, and you had the genre, and you did meet your target audience, because I think your target audiences would be really pleased with the music video you've done. So I did like that, except there were a few tweaks that you did need to do for the train scene. Maybe a few tense close-ups needed to be redone, because it was a bit, you didn't know what he was trying to express. But the things I did like was that it was all dramatic. The video was all, you could sense the drama and the tension. Looking at your CD covers, I like the whole natural aspect because I think that contributes to the scenery that you had in your music video. So it links, so you're consistent. That shows you're consistent with your media projects. And I like the fact that the way the models are composed on your front cover. I like the way the boy is looking up into the sky. I think the way his composure is, it really portrays that he's in love with the girl and the girl's looking away, so it connotes that she's not interested, but it also connotes that the boy is, which is also what you expressed in your music video. So I think that was a really good aspect of your CD cover. I like the whole nature aspect, so it links, as I've said, and your background is of leaves again, so consistency. I like your lyrics page, however, I like the natural aspect again. It's all very, very natural. I mean, I do like that you've got nature because you've got that in your video as well. However, maybe not so much nature, because then people could get confused with what the song's about, because they pick up the CD and they'll look at the whole natural theme and might assume it's about his love for nature instead of his love for the girl. So maybe you could have cut down on having nature, nature, nature on every single image. However, I do think overall that your CD covers were really good, and I did like the consistency, and I liked the composure of the models and the way you photographed them, and then the editing and the typography. That was all really good, and it did apply to your music video. So I did think that you'd meet your target audience. However, I think you should just change. I would recommend you changing every single image having nature on it, because it could confuse your target audiences. However, overall, I do think that you are applying to your target audience, and fans of this type of music would be interested in it. And if I was a fan of this type of music, I think I would definitely buy it watching the video. However, the CD, I think I would be a bit confused to whether or not it's about love or about nature. So maybe you could change a few things in that. But overall, I think you've done a really good job.